Alright, I've done all the testing of the audio. Hopefully it's okay. How are you today? I said I was gonna do this. I was gonna make it into one big video. I don't know if I will. Really depends on. Yeah, it just really depends on how well I do. If I don't do anything, I'll just post all the practices for background audio. As of right now, you're in the A&E, so that's got me worried a little bit, obviously. So I'm just sort of hoping that you call me back very soon. But in the meantime, I hope I can make some videos so you can sleep better, especially now that you have new drugs as well. Right. Oh, I've not done. No, I know I'm lying. I have done this track before, but it's been so long, I don't really remember anything about it. Um, but hey, I mean, let's try it out. Let's see if I can get a good time going. This is just going to be a quite boring part of the video, if it is going to be a very long video. Um, because it's just gonna be me practicing. The plan with it is that I'm planning to do like this whole week. So iRacing does their races in weeks, like week blocks, and I'll do the race on like Saturday, Sunday. And then in the meantime, on during the weekdays, just after work, if I have time, today is a Tuesday, I will do these, just some practice sessions, and then obviously when you call me, I will be gaming with you. So. If you're anything like me, you don't like hearing your own voice. So, I'm assuming that wouldn't help if I recorded myself gaming with you. Sorry for looking a little greasy today. Looking a little greasy. I didn't wash my hair. Oops, sorry, that must have been really loud. I didn't wash my hair, and it feels fine. It just looks really gross on camera. But I guess I'll wash my hair in the morning. Mistakes were made. But because I usually, okay, let's get to the track and then I'll waffle on about something. Usually I do wash my hair, but I only wash it every, what, let's say 2 days, I think. Yeah, 2 days is my bang on average. Just gonna do a quick audio check. Should be okay. Um, I usually do once every 2 days. Because apparently doing it too much is also bad for your hair. So really, there's no winning. Apparently, you always just lose. Because I'm going to find out actually doing it 2 times per day is terrible. I did not know there was a corner there. Doing it 2 times per day is terrible. You have to do it 10 times a day. So, all right, man. Dude, I have allegedly done this track before. But I don't remember nothing. You can save by pressing this button. So I'm using a stereo wheel, obviously, so I have force feedback. So that's the way I'm gonna know if I'm about to crash, and also if I just do something really stupid. See, if I let it go, wheel has a mind of its own. Wheel has a mind of its own, and it has a bit of tension to it when you turn it as well. So I don't know. I guess I should. Where is the track? I assume this is going to be the track. So you see, I guess I'll explain how the UI works. Bottom right is my lap time. Bottom right is my lap time. Um, Bottom left is my telemetry, aka what I'm pressing. So you see I'm pressing the gas a little bit there, pressing the brakes here, and then that's the clutch. Where am I? Am I even on the track anymore? I actually don't know. I fell off the track and I don't know where I'm going. Just gonna assume this is correct. So this lap is just gonna be more about warming up the tires, and we'll see how that goes. As you can see, I do have sector times here. I'm apparently 20 seconds slower than I was before. But that is proof. Oh, I do remember this track. I do remember this track. Alright, let's try the first lap. See if I can get something going here. Oh boy. One? Alright. Brake a little earlier. A little earlier on that corner. You know, you live and you learn. Alright. You lift this corner. Nope, I don't remember anything. I have auto repair on. I don't remember anything about this track very clearly. I do, however, have a YouTube video, track guide, that will help me figure it out, but I also should probably just remember how the track goes on my own. This part looks sick. It's probably cooler in different cars though. For me, I just sort of drive in a straight line through it. Can you make that? Nope. You have to brake a little bit. Yeah, okay. There's some magic you could do there, I feel like. And then you go over this hill, and then there's a turn there, yep. Yep, okay, good to know. I got the course. So, other stuff you need to know, incidences, how many incidents I've had. People in the community call it a 1x or a 2x, I guess because the X designate the amount of times you've done it. Basically, it's if you go off the track or if you slide out, you get punished by getting an incident. If you get too many incidents within a real race, you get banned. You don't get banned, you get disqualified from that race because you're just too reckless. Apart from that, nothing really happens. Fastest lap, man, 2 minutes. I did look up what the lap time is meant to be. The lap time is meant to be 1 minute and 35 seconds. So I'm looking to trim off 30 seconds off my lap time, which in racing terms is like an eternity. So that's not the way you meant to take that. Oh, the slidiest car ever made. There we go. We're chilling. You know, I've been told that apparently this is the starter car, right? Everyone gets this car when you get iRacing. And I'm quite determined to become pretty decent at it. Well, that's my best lap time yet, apparently. Wow. But sometimes I really struggle to control it. And I actually have a pretty funny story. I've gotten better at controlling it, but I forgot there was a corner there. Too busy yapping. But for the longest time, I was like, I can't, like, how do people know when, like, your car is oversteering and when it starts sliding? Because it's just impossible to tell. And then I realized I turned off my force feedback, which is what the wheel, like, uses. It, like, uses the environment of the track to tell you that, like, you're sliding around like that, so I could counter against it. Still slide out there. Whoa, who knows where we're going now? But I do find the car is a lot easier to control. Meanwhile, I'm spinning out. Okay. Come on. Don't embarrass me right now. There we go. But I do find that the car is maybe it's not easy to control per se, because it is the same car, but it just feels easier to know when I've gone too far, which is helpful. It's helpful in a lot of situations. So I feel like... oops! I was too busy looking at the track time, my bad. So it looks like at the 2 marker here seems like a pretty good time to brake. Spin it all the way around out the outside. Start pressing it on the inside. And then this part is the turn that... I don't know when to turn for this, to be honest. So why not just coast through, I guess? Okay, I think I can brake way back there. I think. Oh. Okay. So I think I could just do this a bit flat out, really. If I just hold the pedal there. Yeah. Seems pretty simple. Right. This part I'm going to brake when I get to that post over there. I'm going to turn up here. Really got to make sure you get that turn. I went off the track there. Okay. Bit late, maybe a bit late. Maybe I shouldn't get enough turning. Because I don't know if I'm a. It's a disaster. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to show you the video I'll be watching, but you should be able to hear the audio, even if very faintly. But it's fine because obviously the video is not going to be the main focus. It's only like a 10-minute video. I'm only going to be looking at like a section of it. So, dude, I have completely forgot how to play this game. I haven't played the simulator in ages because of the there's been a season break recently. Wait, hold up. Look at that. Give it a second. Look at that. That was like a 15-second time save right there. Oops, I might have broke a bit too late there. Oh, actually. Not that bad. Okay, so between the 1 and 2 boards seems pretty decent. Here, I still got no clue. So we're going to send it and we're going to see if I feel like when I know when to break. Like, here? Oh, no, I got no clue. I've got no clue. Didn't go off track, no. Right, I'm going to stick right to this right side, tap the brakes a little bit just to get the angle in, and then flat out. Ooh, I just want to start oversteering now. Woo! Saved a second, look at that. The goat, and that was a good way to turn in there. Didn't really make a marker there, which is unfortunate. Woo! Damn, that corner comes at you fast. It really does come at you fast. Ooh, ooh. Oh lord. I hope you're doing okay at the A&E. I don't know what they're doing to you over there. I mean, it's just giving you stitches. I doubt they're doing like preventative surgery, but still, man. Scary stuff. Alright. Take the shortest line. Smart. That might be another few seconds shaved off. Yeah, about 3 seconds, I think that was. So between the 1 and 2 board, brake. Let it slide into this corner. Start accelerating on slightly late, to be fair. Probably should accelerate a little earlier. Right, this corner we're gonna nail. Brake when I see that curb, maybe, and then go. That does not feel like the best way to do that, to be honest. Lift here, hit the curb on the inside, hit the curb on the outside. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that felt really slow. I feel like I'm gonna lose a bunch of time here. Alright. Oh, come on. Whew. I need to get familiar with the track so I stop forgetting there's a corner at the top of it, and I need to not just keep my foot down the whole time. There's a corner here, I forgot about it. Wait, I've got a plan. Watch this. Nope. Didn't actually. And we're right back. Hey, this might be a new lap time. It was actually slower than before. Way slower than before. I cut like half the track and I still went slower. Oh well. Middle of the 2 boards. Brake. Okay. Goes here, and there's going to be another corner very soon. Right here. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. When I see the next curb come in, I guess? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess that's alright. Kind of want to get caught by that curb. I guess hit the inside. Well, try your best to hit the inside. I mean, that didn't feel horrible, I guess. Oh, oh, that's gonna unsettle the car a little bit. Alright. Something about that section just doesn't feel quite right. I feel like I'm doing that one a bit off. Brake here. Go up. Accelerate. Oh. Alright. Remember, up here, there's a corner, so brake like as soon as you hit the top. Probably broke a little too hard there. Note for next time. I forgot what's coming. It's a turn. It's a turn. I got a message. This video might be very short. Again, I felt horrible. Saved a second. Hey, it wasn't that bad. Should just be flat out from here. All right. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping for a 145-ish. If you pay attention to the road, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go see what you said on Discord. If you did say anything. Not yet. Really? How did I not patch you up yet? You suck at that job, man. I should become a doctor. Patch you up automatically. Whoops! Alright. Now this is where we start learning the track for realsies. You kind of want to hit... You want to be able to confidently hit the accelerator when you're about in the middle of a corner. That's what you aim for. But I do kind of suck, as evidence. So I set up a quick time there, so every time I lose control, I can just go beep beep beep, and it'll just take me back, which I think we'll be using a lot. I don't know why I did that. There you go. Okay, I broke at the one board, or like just before hitting it. That felt pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna just really push on this lap. See if I can find where I belong. I don't know, man. That corner has always got me a bit messed up. This whole section really has me messed up. I feel like I should not be spending this much time in first gear. Feels like I'm kind of ruining my lap there. Lift, go in. Turn the car, accelerate out of it. Oh, barely saved it. You got another message. There's a corner here. Brake at the top of the hill. Okay, I should be okay to push. This is a down crest a bit, so we're going to try and hit the inside as best as we can. Go back, hit the outside. I should probably be slightly further away from the track. New track time now, which is nice. I'm sort of coasting my way through here, which isn't ideal. Okay, that's definitely not the best way to do that. So, right now, what, we're 10 seconds off the pace, but I'm not confident with the track. At all, really, at all. So. Wait, you messaged? There you go. I called you the Queen of Pakistan. I hope that puts a smile on your face. It's troubling time. Oh shit. All good. I don't know, dude. What do you think we should do? I think I'm going to take it just before I hit the one board, I think. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to set up braking markers for myself so I know when to brake and when I feel like I can accelerate again. Now that's kind of this whole sport, you know. It's, know when you're meant to brake. Brake really late here, maybe I'll do it. Oh, not at all. You know what? Stop the car. Go in neutral. Let's watch this video. Or at least watch that guy go through that section, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, this guy is just dogs out in the video, bro. I don't know where I am. Alright. Let's have a look. Where is he? There he is. Okay. So that was the horseshoe we just went past.
Try and hug it round to the right hand side. Gonna totally ignore the apex of turn 2 here because we want a
just ignore that one.
Into 3, lightly on the brakes, leaving it in 3rd gear, cut the corner, exit nice and wide. Once the grass is on our right hand side, we're gonna brake briefly up to about 65% down to 2nd gear, trail it off. Tiny little lift. Back on the gas, and now we're going to go through here absolutely flat.
Okay, so he does go flat out through the little S's section.
Trying to keep our wheel as straight as possible, running over those curbs. Now we're looking for this elbow on the white line. As
elbow.
We get there, briefly up to about 75%, long trail off, down to 2nd
Damn.
gear, counter steering at the top of the hill. Cut the corner, hug it back over to the right hand side. In 3rd gear, we're going to do a little lift. Back on the gas. I have gone through there without a lift, but it is fairly hairy. Absolutely flat through these bits as we get to the top of the hill on the brakes up to about 70% down to 2nd gear. I missed the apex, but I did manage to.
We got a lot to go. We are going to be in trouble for a while. I feel like it's going to take me a really long while to get it nailed. So I know you didn't see the video, but he practically almost killed himself on every single turn of this track. Went over the grass, did a bunch of other crazy stuff. So, one thing I did note is that he completely ignored that this corner exists just to set himself up for the next corner, which I think makes sense. And then what did you say? I forgot what the instruction was on now. Where you go wide here, once the grass is on this side, you brake. I feel like I'm definitely going way too slow for those sections to really take that advice in. I'm off the track. He said flat out through here, which I could believe. I could believe that perfectly, to be honest. When you get to this elbow section, I'm sure you heard, you briefly hit it to 75, and then you coast up here. You hit the cones, you spin out, you crash into a tree and die. So, yes, it's gonna be a steep learning curve for this one. I feel like I'll watch the video more on my own if I have time. Just because obviously you're not here to. I'm not a React YouTuber. You're not here to watch me react to a man with his dogs out on camera playing a video game or a simulator. Ooh. "12 seconds, hell yeah." Oh boy, oh that was vicious. Yep. Okay, let's relax. Let's just get back on the straight. Let's just try that again. I lost all of it. I lost all of my aura. All of it at once. So let me just try it again. Keep running a straight line. Look at that, feels good. One thing I need to remember is I can't go full brakes on this car. Because if I go full brakes, there's an anti-lock braking system on this car. Which means I will lock up, and that means I lose time. Or I won't lock up, but the ABS will kick in and I'll go slower than I want to. keep your wheel as straight as possible. All good. Okay. Let's briefly up to like 75%. Go in. Trail it off. Hit it. Boom. That was really bad. It looks pretty good on camera maybe, but that was actually really poor performance. I forgot there's a turn! I always forget there's a turn. Alright. We're gonna have to rewatch that part of the video. This whole track, to be honest, honestly, usually I'm pretty good at nailing the tracks on my own. Not nailing, but getting grips with it. This one seems like a bit of a tricky one to get a grip off. Look at this. Look at this though. You think... Ah! I don't mean to do that. You think this was my first time playing the game, goddammit. Might as well use it if I already have the checkpoint here. Break. Alright. Good enough for a guy like me. Off track. That counted as off track, you see that? Stupid. Alright, we'll set up a quick time here. Just before the one board. We're going too slidey into that corner, maybe. Never good to slide too much, but in an LX5, it's alright to slide. You want to be nice and wide, and I wasn't at all nice and wide. I was actually as close to the inside as I probably could have been. Hit it. Go quick. That was terrifying. I felt like I was going to lose the car. Go to the outside of this little elbow bit. Brake, 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 brake. Hard, brake, harder. Oh, I'm off track. I really did try. I really did try. Just wasn't meant to be, I don't think. Slide along this side. There's a turn up here, but we're going to just lift. We're just going to lift. We're not even going to worry about there's a turn there. We're going to go in. Going to go here, across, cut this bit over here. Go down, brake a bit, because there's a turn here that I forgot about. And then we're just going to run across the whole track. As quick as we can. That's how you do it, that's how you do it. Oh, come on, wheels, come back to me. Accelerate out of it. Cool. Well, if I ever, I don't know, get pushed off the track at that point, I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I have to do. Right. Here we go again. So I feel like I do this one okay. Something exploded. Something made a really bad noise. Oh, my pedal holder thingy fell off. Och nein, why did that happen? What did I need to... Alright. Time to prove to you why I have an engineering degree. I know what happened. Okay, okay. Will take me back to the pits. And then I'm going to figure this out live. Live on camera. There we go. Alright. That made a loud bang as well. That's where we're going to wake someone up. Alright. So I'm working down here right now. Alright. So I think what happened is I pressed the brake a bit too hard and it fell off. Loki, hikey. Loki, hikey. Ah, there you go. This one was really loose. This one was stupidly loose. How could I ever let that happen? And this one, I don't know what's wrong with this one. It's tight. It's really tight. Jeez. Can I lift it up? No. Did it break? Don't know if it broke. Could have broke. It doesn't look like it broke. Doesn't feel like it broke either, because it's holding tight. So if it broke, Jeez. Don't know how that could happen. Don't know if you can see me. Alright. Engineering time. I'll just try and twist it as hard as I can. Damn it. Whoa. Wow, that is on there. Oh. I was twisting it the wrong way. Okay, so I don't remember how I had it before, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's have a look. It's probably, I don't know about that. I think it was like 2 notches from the bottom. Don't remember. I can't even remember. Alright, let's squeeze that one in nice and tight. Is that for real? And then over here. Oh man. I'm scared to put any pressure on it just in case it falls over again. I hope I'm about right with my estimation. Should be. No wonder this fell off on its own. It wasn't even screwed in properly. There we go. Manual labor. That's why they call me for the big guns. My job. Oh, see, it does work. I'm just stupid. There we go. Okay. Just keep. I think it's the my left, your right. That failed. That's right. Okay. Oh. I don't even care if it's not even on the right setting, bro. I ain't doing that again. I'm sweating, bro. I need to go take another shower in the morning for sure. For sure, man. Alright. So first we need to slide this into position again. Yeah. Alright. This part's always a bit tricky. You gotta grab this, drop it. There you go. Right as rain. Not really. Uh-oh. This is unscrewed as well. Everything's unscrewed. It's because he's getting hot in my room, you know. I'm being a high-performance athlete right now. A lot of effort. Alright. Right. A little bit of engineering. Never hurt nobody. Alright, let's sit down. Pedals are fine. And I can press the brake as hard as I want. Okay. Alright. So that happens sometimes, but very rarely, because I'm a good engineer. I stalled. I stalled the car. Alright. Back to the lap. This time, with a little bit of brake, with a little bit of I forgot where I was going. I forgot what I'm doing. I forgot where I am. Oh no. I'm still accelerating. You know what I was doing? I was actually thinking of something, but I think you might like. Let me know if you like it, or the idea of it. I was thinking, every time I slide off or crash, I do a forfeit. Could be big, could be small. It could be like, I don't know. What if I slide off and crash? I have to do 10 push-ups, or I have to like do a game of CS too. You know, something horrific like that even could be possible. So I was wondering, maybe you'd like that. Let me know. Obviously, the practice is for me because I like playing this, but the videos are specifically for you. And I forgot I was busy talking. Yeah, that sounds great. um, the videos are for you, so feel free just to request anything you want, and you'll get it. Okay, I'm just gonna really try and push this car through all the corners and see what happens. Dude, I did remember to hit record, right? If you're watching this, then yes. If not, but good. I can edit out how bad my engineering is by not being able to screw something in properly. You know what's really annoying? Because I played this game with this setup when my office chair is decked like hooked into my stand. People and my resolution isn't exactly the best you've ever seen. I'm sure you must agree. Woo! What's over here? That was very interesting. But there's people I have to compete with who have like 25 monitors around them. Surround sound. They have like a metal base where like they can feel the car move around them. Like they like hear like instead of me feeling just a wheel, they feel the whole car. The whole car just vibrates all around them. I messed that corner up. Loki. Loki messed that corner up. This is what happens when I got no Formula 1, man. Look at my talent. So gone. Not that any that to begin with, let's face it. But yeah, you know it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do that forfeit idea. I think it would be a good idea. Especially because I know you probably don't like racing that much. Especially if it's just me crashing into a wall. But I'm hoping it's a good way for me to progress as... I forgot there's a turn there. I keep forgetting there's a turn there. How many times am I gonna do that? No, it's fine. I'll just slide off again on my own this time. I don't even know where I'm going. I think the track begins over here again, though. Let's slide off immediately. So let me know if you want to see that forfeit like format. Forfeit. That format where I do something silly on camera, or play CS, or do anything really. Just let me know. Let me know. And on second thought, I might upload this on its own, because we have been playing for about 47 minutes and haven't made much progress. But also, this video, if I do the whole like practice for all the days I do, it's gonna be at least like a 7-hour video, which is fine. It's not, the length isn't an issue, obviously. But it's just that I feel like you're gonna forget where you left off in the video, and you're not gonna rewatch it because you're like, oh, I don't know where I am in the video, and I can't be bothered to watch the start a bit again, or the bits I already watched, so I'm just gonna leave it to the next one. Which is not good, because then you'd lose like half the video, maybe, potentially, more than half. So, I will upload them separately, but let me know if you want it in one big... I mean, I guess I could just put it in a playlist, if I really felt like it. If I really felt like I could just put it in one massive playlist. Not an issue then, is it? There's a turn here, I forget about the turn again. I forgot about it slightly. I remembered it. It's the proper term to use. I forgot about that one though. That's fine. Just start the car up again. Oh, it's fine. Happens. There we go. Whee! Alright. I forgot about that corner. But I forgot about that other corner. Slightly less than I normally do, eh? Oh my. Oh my. Don't worry, there'll be improvement in the next time you watch this. Alright. Stop laughing. I can hear you laughing. Okay. Right, let's focus up. See what we can do here. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Nice. So 1, brake. That felt pretty good. I need to take a wide line there. I did not take a wide line. Instead, I'm going to have to brake really hard. Wide line back there. Remember that. Note that down, please. Wide line through there. Flat out through here. Which is simple enough. There you go. Once you just hook onto one of the curbs, you can straighten it out. 75% pressure and lift off until you're at the top. What was that? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't looking down there, I was looking at the damn road. Assuming now 75. Pretty good. Right. I need to remember this is a 10. I always need to remember to be wider on that line. There's a turn here, there's a turn here. I remember that, I remember that. My brain's starting to kick in a little. Whoa. Alright, be wide here because there is a turn over here. But if I just ignore it, I can ignore some of the 10. But I can also just go off the track. Ugh. Still though, if I kept going, I reckon I would have got back to a 145. I just messed up at the end there because I was taking a new line. But I think it's the correct line to take in that circumstance. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... I need to like do this for like... I need to do this for a lot of time, I think. My longest iRacing session? Don't know. Thank you for asking, though. I don't really know. Probably like 2 hours, really. Maybe 3 hours when I first got it. Otherwise, it's hard to fit in. It's hard to fit in. You know, with all the... As a pro in CS as well, I mean, you can't play iRacing all the time. See that? See that? You can't play iRacing all the time because, you know, the wife expects you to clock in some CS hours. So she can go, tapu cappuccina, tapu tapu tap, whilst you get headshot over and over again. It's a very important day and time, so you gotta show up. You gotta show up for that. But otherwise, you know, I don't really... I probably have a bunch of time. To be fair, today, I didn't record it very quickly. A, because you went to the A&E. So I was not really feeling like hopping on the racetrack, let's just say that way. I was quite mournful. But knowing you're better now, you're just at the A&E and you're getting the help you need, it makes me feel better, so we're here. Second of all, I forgot what I was going to say. So, that's the kind of mood we're in, I guess. What was I even talking about? I was just really tired as well. Just really, really tired. Work's been killing me recently. I need to show up for work early tomorrow, because there's this guy who keeps taking my damn software license, okay? New lab, by the way. My software license, which I need to use. And you know what he did today? He asked, there's like a Teams chat for it. There's a Teams chat for this license. And I was like, yo. He wasn't like, yo, but he was like, hey, is anyone using the TAS license, which is what the software is called? It's called TAS. And I aired it. Because I said the story wrong. Sorry. He asked, is anyone using their license but not using their software? I was using the software. So I didn't reply to the message. Because I'm using it, I'm not giving it up. I need to do my work. Log on it when you can, buddy. I don't owe you doing it. I don't owe logging off. Just so you can do your work. I gotta do my work as well. Preferably before the Christmas break as well. I forgot that was... I didn't forget that badly. But then, like an hour later, after he sent that message, maybe like 45 minutes later, he like walks up slowly behind me like the damn Undertaker, bro. And he's like, have you read the chat? Did you read the chat? And I was like, and he was like, are you using that? And I was like, yeah, I'm using it right now. I'm actively using it. And he was like, well, if it's not urgent, can I have it, please? And I was like, fine. Because he's doing his job as well. And the guy next to me implied I should give it to him, and he's like my senior, so I was using it actively, okay? And then he just goes up like, nobody messages in the damn Teams chat. I'm like, I was using it. I need to use it. I can't give it up. And that's going to be the case for everybody. So phrase it properly. No one's going to have... There's only 3 licenses. One's on a dongle. So that one's pretty obvious who has it because they have it, and like physically. And 2 of them are network licenses. So people aren't just going to open it and leave it in the background and not use it. They're gonna use it, man. So if you want to use it, you gotta plan around that. You know what I do? I get up and I go to work early if I want to use it, so then I can hog the license from the start of the day, and that's what everyone else does. And for him, I guarantee you it's less of an advantage than it is for me, because for me, I gotta get up at like 6:30. He probably lives. I'm not gonna say where, because this is going on a public forum, but I know he lives where my job is. So you could just get up at like 7:30, which is when I usually leave my job anyway. Or leave my work. Leave for work. Don't you talk about how bad this lap time was? It was pretty consistent though. Just getting used to the track, I guess. Seriously, man. And he gets mad at me. Then because he took it away from me, I kept having to walk around and be like, do you guys have anything for me to do? I don't have anything to do. And then they're like, yep, here's some really boring tasks. Have fun. It was great. Wonderful. And it was really annoying. There's 3 licenses for that software, yeah? And it's maybe the worst software ever. It's so slow to do absolutely anything in it. Absolutely anything in it, right? I can probably design the building on a sheet of paper before it loads up a single thing I need to use on. Okay? I'm telling you. It's the most archaic thing you could think of. But everyone needs it though, because it's like government certified. So like, if you want to prove your building is designed properly and will be compliant to the building regulations, you got to use that software. So that's why it's so archaic, because there's no damn competition, because everyone else needs to use it. Or if they want to make a new one, like if like a competitor wants to make one, they're gonna have to get it like certified by the government. And yeah, they're gonna do that. They're not busy enough. Listen, the UK government's melting down too much for them to be like, oh yeah, I'll have a look at your software, see if it's good enough for our compliance standards. They're not gonna do that. A really funny thing about the industry I work in as well is that sometimes we just lie to the clients. Straight up just lie. Like there's like, if the client wants something, let's go. If the client wants something, but we're like, that's kind of a lot of effort on our guys and we can't really be bothered to install it like that, we could just make up, like we can go into that task model and just change some figures around. And eventually, we can make it fail. And then we can be like, oh, you see, when we put that new system that you wanted in, it failed, so we can't put it in. Even though the new system has literally nothing to do with it. And I thought, when it happened for the first time, oh, it was probably just a one-off thing. No, it happens like every 2 weeks. Someone just goes, Steven, give me some ideas. How can I make this report fail so I can send it back to the client team so they get off my back about this thing I'm doing? And I go, have you tried changing this and that? Whoa, man. You can't just do that. And they're like, yeah, but if they looked into the report, they'd know what the actual things are that we changed. And then they'd know it's not their system, but they're too lazy to read the report to know. And I was like, well, that's fair enough, I guess. If they don't even read the report, they just take you at face value. But at the same time, we are the specialists of the M&E services. So, they're just going to take whatever we say at face value. Because there's an implicit bit of trust between us, I would think, anyway. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's pretty immoral, but it probably happens everywhere. People lie. People lie. It's news for you though. If you're making a building or you're in charge of building a building, don't trust anybody. They're probably lying. Read every report you get, even if it takes a while, because then you can actually see if they're just making stuff up or if they actually have a point. Although, in all fairness, the stuff that they ask for is usually just really convoluted. It would work. Like it would work. Yeah. It would do the thing the client team wants it to do. But we could just do it in the normal way that every other building does it, and it'd be cheaper. So, why would we do it your way, right? Like, it just has more chances to fail because it's not proven, and you're just trying to show off. So that's why. And in all fairness, they are pretty annoying to us as well. It's a very weird industry, the construction industry. It's just sort of everyone ignores each other until like the last second where they literally cannot ignore each other or else the project will go down in flames. It's just weird. I don't know if that's the case for every industry in the world. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I've only worked in the construction. Um, but it does feel weird. Definitely a thing you have to get used to as an engineer in that kind of environment. But like you kinda have to play a social game as well. Because if you don't, then you're gonna just get swamped with a bunch of work. They're not gonna take responsibility for it. If something goes wrong, it's your fault. So don't ever fall for that kind of situation. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. How good would it be if we all just worked in tandem, trying to help each other out, instead of having to delay each other, throw responsibility on each other. But that's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens when you get into contract, man. Nobody wants to deal with the legal fees of like, oh, we messed this up. We have to pay the client team now because we messed it up. Nobody wants to do that. That's insane. Oops. So we're just gonna lie and shove the responsibility onto other people. It is what it is. I guess they do that to us all the time. We do it to them. It's a game we play. It's a game we play. Otherwise, I'm having a good time at work. It's the last like week of me working, and I just want to get the break started. It's just one of those kind of situations. It's like I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to go home, eat a bunch of chocolate, do nothing else. And in all fairness, that's probably what a child thinks a break is like, and that's what it is for now. Obviously, when you're like when you're in like part of a big family that does Christmas, if they do Christmas, of course. I'm sure yours loves it. Um, if you're in charge of that kind of family, you gotta organize events. You gotta go travel the country, say hello to all your family, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. But luckily, I'm still a child, so I've got no responsibility into helping any of these mother truckers organize nothing. Probably went a bit too wide back there. I probably should break a bit earlier. Whoa. How did he do that corner again? I completely and utterly forgot, to be honest. It's so sad to get rid of the horn on these cars. You can see it's missing now. It's sad. Imagine someone overtakes you, can beep at them. I feel pretty strong. Yeah, that was alright. I panicked at the end there and I tried to back out of it, but there was no need. There was no need, it was pretty strong. Off track. So yeah, I'm trying to refine the sections now, obviously. I'm getting kind of used to the track. I've just been yapping, and that's how you know that I've pretty much... I know what the track layout is. So, it's just more of a... This might be it. What's really annoying about all those track guides though, yeah? They have a different field of view. They have a field of view that you can't even see, like, the left window, man. Which, that was way too early, I don't know what I'm doing. Slide through this corner, gain some time, hopefully. Okay. Nah, you gotta break a bit earlier than that. Whoa. What? Run that over. Alright. Yeah. How long has it been? Yeah, look at the clock instead of the track, man. What a good idea. Alright. It's been an hour. Okay, okay. I couldn't see if the line was red. Let me know in the comments. Break. Oh, yeah. A message. We'll get right back to it when we see the chat. Jeez, alright. Off track, yeah, okay, I'm not surprised. That was just a... You caught that corner! You sighed, you didn't like my joke. Yeah, that's fair enough. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I can't believe you fainted. Oh, wait a minute. This might be it for the practice. Depends if you're home or not. I'm asking past you if you're well, I guess present you right now, but when you're watching, it's gonna be past you. Open up Twitter like it's an addiction. I am recording. Wow, I'm so happy about that. Imagine if I wasn't, bro. Yep, nope. Alright, you know what? I'm waiting for you to see if you actually are back or if you're just chilling. Let's watch this guy with his dogs out again, bro. He's... Ow. So he does it at 2. Yeah, that's basically what I do. Kind of a similar FOV to me, actually.
Try and hug it round to the right-hand side. Going to totally ignore the apex of turn 2 here because we want a really wide entry.
Really wide. Entry. No, there's no way you can do that consistently. He like goes over the grass. Like there's no way you can do that consistently.
About 65% down to second gear, trail it off. Tiny little lift back on the gas, and now we're going to go through here absolutely flat. That's why we did the lift to open up the entry. Trying to keep our wheel as straight as possible, running over those curbs.
His setup is so much cooler than mine.
White line. As we get there, break briefly up to about 75%, long trail off down to second gear, a little bit of counter steering at the top of the hill. Cut the corner, hug it back over to the right hand side. In third gear, we're going to do a little lift. Back on the gas. I have gone through there without a lift, but it is fairly hairy. Absolutely flat through.
Calls it fairly hairy.
On the brakes, up to about 70%, down to
oh, he does 70% slides through. Jeez.
Managed to carry my speed through. It did cost me nearly a tenth though. Over on the side, down to third gear, back on the gas. Keep it.
This does not feel like he do this lap consistently. You cut so many of the corners where there is grass. I feel like this place is a bit risky, but it's just good to know. It's just good to know. It's just good to know how I'm meant to do it. obviously, when you do these hot laps, they're like for qualifying only, right? In a race, it's a bit different because you're all bunched up together. There's a car ahead of you. You can't like take the ideal line. And most importantly, if you try to take the ideal line every single time, you will crash. There's, when you're not in a car that has that kind of consistency when you're in a Mazda. It's an easy car to drive, apparently. Um, so, you have that on your side. Jeez, wow, I've steered way too much into that. But, when you're in a race, the vibes are very different than what we're dealing with right now. That's really what I'm trying to say. The vibes, cosmically different, cosmically different. See, that's pretty good. Right, ignore just this entirely. Tap the brakes here, go into that corner, please. Flat out here. Stay to the outside. Brake here-ish. Brake, brake, brake. Accelerate over that. Accelerate over this. Go to the wide bit here. Brake a little bit because we went a little wide. Happens to the best of us. Up this, over this, on the wide line here. Brake a little bit just to coast around this part. There you go. So we should be gaining some pretty temps here. Hoping, cross your fingers. Yeah, this was a pretty strong lap. I feel like it was pretty solid. Let's go, 143. Should bring it down a few more times like that. And we'll be race ready. So I'm just gonna really try and throw it around. See what we can do here. Ignore this corner, just sort of go outside all the way out to this one, brake. Spin into this. Decent. Ooh, a little wide there. That was actually a really strong first sector though. We've been on a journey today, haven't we? Really have been. I feel like I've learned a lot about you. Brake, 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 brake. Coast into here. Start accelerating when the track is okay to accelerate on. Whew, right on the edge the whole time there. Ignore that. Go to the outside. Turn in. Whoa. Off track, but we'll just keep going. Not too fussed about that. We're just trying to get used to throwing this car around this track. Keep it on the brakes. Keep it on the brakes. Drop it here. Oh, and we're going in here, and we're parking. I feel like there should not be a gap in the fences there. In the tyre barrier, I feel like that's just dangerous. It was really slow. I don't know why I did it that slow. I'm trying to trail brake a little bit. That felt pretty solid. Just gonna keep the foot down here. Hopefully we can keep it stable. We did. Stick to the right side here. Brake here-ish. Arc onto the inside. Go up. Go a little bit late. A little bit like that. Ride the curb. Hit on the inside here. That's pretty solid. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. We got a DM. Burp, 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 burp. We got a DM. Oh, that corner is the next tough one to try and crack, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Go to the outside as much as possible. Stay on the inside. Oh, and we're off the track. Oh, that was a stormer there. That was a really nice one. Until I messed it up there. Got distracted by the native. Still at the A&E. That's crazy. What? Oh, alright. Maybe this video is going to be a bit longer than I thought. I feel like we're going to be talking for a while, me and you. Alright. Break at the 2. I don't know why I'm so close to the inside line. No real point to that. Okay, yeah, I've definitely lost a bunch of time here. There's no joking about that. Ugh, what a rubbish start, just because I started off way too far into the line. 1800. Stake around the outside. 2 board, brake, brake, brake. I was going to go off track there if I didn't lift a little bit. It's alright. Go here, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes more. Get the turn in. Rubbish. Oh, no, rubbish. Oh, okay. Ah! Oh, that was a very intense bit there. I'm pretty close on the inside. Okay, back onto the racing lane. Stick to the outside. Brake about here. I'm surprised that did not give me a track limit. That's insane. Right, start turning a little prematurely. Ooh, didn't make it that time. Don't know why. I wasn't far enough to the right there. So we're on the optimizing part of it now. A 143 is a pretty good place to start. It's only about 10-ish seconds off the pace. So for a hot lap, it's a lot, but for just trying to get a good understanding of the track is definitely worse places to be. Look at that. Nice smooth into the inside there. Okay, don't worry about it. It's the outside, grass is there, turn on in. Whoa, that car did not want to turn there, that was a rescue, bro. The car did not like me there at all. Did not like me there at all. Brake here-ish. Oops, I might hit the grass there a little bit. You could tell because I started sliding like mad. Go on this side, right on the outside, turn in, turn in, turn in. Keep on the accelerator if once you're safe. Go in here. There, across that, way across this. Brake to about 75. Wow, how does he brake to 75 and get that turn in? That's crazy. I think I'm not going to do that. I feel like I'm not too worried about that quite yet. My wing mirrors are trash, look at that. But let's worry about setting a good lap time. Like I've been trying to do that the whole time. I do want to stay on the outside here just because I don't have to compromise my line. Life. I need to pick a better braking marker there because I'm still relatively unsure where I want to be braking there really. Well, that wasn't the worst line through there. I mean, it's definitely worse. Here-ish. That's probably a bit too early really, but should be alright. Just to keep it on the line. There, take this corner nice and close. That's an off track. No way. Don't be stupid. Practically on the track the whole time. Cut this. Cut that. Just brake here. I don't care about trying to impress nobody right about now. Trying to get this crazy corner done the way he does it. Nah, shut man. Look at that. 1.44 second time save. That is, quite frankly, a miracle. Stick it on the straight here. We'll see where we stand. If I get into the 140s today, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. So we'll just keep pushing it. Decent lap. It was track limits though, which don't know if I trust that. I mean, it was if it was by like the slimmest margins ever. Way too close on the inside there. Let's just try and compromise that. Uncompromise that. What? How did I lose the rear? That's weird. Don't know how I lost the rear there. That was a really good first sector as well. Don't know how I lost the rear. It just span out from underneath me. It is what it is. Right, brake here. Right, really try and stick it to the outside. Brake as hard as you can. Make sure you make it onto the inside curb here. Straighten it out. Brake here. Make it to this inside curb. Lift for a second, like that guy said to do. Ugh. Yeah, you really do have to do that line in a very particular way, or else you'll get a 1x. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Take the direct line. That's not too bad. Oh. Okay, try and recover that. That was a nightmare. Lost it there. A little too ambitious, I think. Ah. It's the first sector messing me up, man. I had a really strong one. I'm trying to recreate it, but it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Pretty smooth start. Ooh, it slid me, but it's okay. We're okay. Be careful here not to lose it. Keep sticking it on. I had to lift there, I had to. I sort of lost it. Oof. Bit of a butt clencher, that one. Brake here. There. This side, turn in here. Keep it relatively flat for most of this, really. Lift off for any control once he gets set up on this hill. Brake hard. Okay, I lost a bunch of time there. It's just not clean. That's just not clean. I broke a bit too early, and that's just it. But still gained a heap of time from it, though. Holy. Ah, it gave me an off. It gave me a 1x. There's no way to keep it there, though. I need to lift. That's a shame. I'll never know what that lap time was going to be. That's a shame. Ah, yeah. Alright. Well, we got a good setup for this next one coming up. Alright, here it comes. The 140 we always dreamed of. Brake really early there, or was it not just a lot of speed? I don't know, that felt really weird. It felt quick, but it felt too smooth almost. Like I was just driving there at like a normal pace. Wow, I've completely messed that up. Sorry. It was in a different world. It was in a different world there. Not taking the right line. Yeah, that feels a little bit more right to me. I think I might have broke a bit too early on that line. Worry about hitting the outside over here. Brake. Make the inside. Lift here. Okay, once you're done lifting there, don't be worried. Just push flat out. Lost a bit of time there. Happens to the best of us, unfortunately. Ooh, this could be a little bit compromised, but we got it. Whew. So he gets it to his hill. Oh, I broke way too early. Wow, I broke way too early. Whatever, as long as it's not going off the track, I guess. Alright, to the outside here. Cut this on the inside. Brake a little bit. Turn in. Off the curb. That was a 1x? No way was that a 1x. That was on track, bro. What are you talking about? Alright, you gotta be careful with that one then. That one's a vicious one. $143. Why did I brake so early? What? That did not feel right. I'm just gonna restart that, to be honest. And I just not have any speed going through there, or what? I don't know. That was weird. Start drifting there instead. Good. Just gonna turn down to first gear there just so I can get a decent turn in. Just flat out, don't worry about it. I have a lot more track to use there. On that little uphill bit, it's just really hard to know where you are. What? Ooh. Run out of track there, unfortunately. Let's just keep going. Just try and get this braking line. So I forgot how to brake there. I just don't remember. Just forgot how to brake. That's sad. Maybe I should set up a dog cam. So you can see my feet going at it. I'm in slippers as well, so it wouldn't be obscene. If that, yeah, no, okay. I take this section so badly. If me sliding outside of that corner was at all in any way faster, bro. Oh my, how bad is that? Fully slid out of that corner and I still managed to gain a couple temps on that. That's mental. There you go, as much track as I could really use there. We're getting into heaps of trouble. Pretty good. Pretty good. Dude, I don't know where to brake there. I actually completely forgot. I actually just completely forgot where to brake. I need to see where he brakes, because I just completely forgot. They say you cut your course.
At this apex.
Where the hell is he? Oh, he's at the start of the race. Oops, I crashed. Don't tell anybody.
This next
Don't tell my dad.
turn in flat.
Oh, I
This
crashed
is the
twice.
final stretch just before the top of the hill. Now I was on the brakes probably slightly late because, as you see, as I trail it off, I want to have my right-hand tyres on that rumble strip, and I've missed it by a couple of feet. However, I did get on the gas nice and
Oh,
early
feet in the
anyway.
spot, isn't it? So he
Trail it off.
brakes when he
Now I
sees the
was on the brakes
block.
probably slightly late
So he
because, as
brakes.
you see,
He brakes about where I do, really. I don't know how he gets off. He broke basically where I did, maybe a bit before. Well, come on, let's get that 140 somewhere. Under the sub 140. Sub 140 is happening. Maybe not today, but it'll happen eventually. Slid way too much coming outside that corner. Oh well. You live and learn. You live and learn. Did not give myself enough room on this side. No way I gained time here. Okay. So I just did that bit catastrophically slowly in my speed, my fastest lap, because there's no way. Oh, I lost a rear. Just absolutely catastrophe if I gain that much time there, really. There you go. Don't spend all your time sliding in and out of corners, man. Just get a good exit. I gained less time out of that. That was like the cleanest I've ever done that. What? Whoa, I'm seesawing, bro. Can't catch the car. 1800. Why is this lap time so bad? What did I do to deserve this? Oh my, I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up. Could have probably get on the gas a little earlier then. Happens. That was terrible. Oh. 140 is happening at some point. That's still 5 seconds off what I ideally want to be at, obviously. It's not very ridiculous. We're never gonna see. But I broke way too late, you can tell. Look at that. Barely kept on track there. Yeah. Not the worst, could have been worse, I guess. Is that good? Decent. Decent. Oh, I was a bit shallow coming to that corner. Hoo hoo hoo. Jeez. Oh, a little rough there, but at least I knew that was coming. At least I knew. I mean, I'm just getting used to a track really, which is always a good bit of news. I remembered. My brain. It remembers what that part of the track looks like. Thank you, brain. Always appreciate when you show up for work. Be careful of the 1x there, because it's brutal there. Our first completed lap in absolutely ages as well. Happy with it though. It's probably not going to be my fastest, but yeah, it's one of my slowest. But that's fine. It's a completed lap, which we have not seen in a while. I had to recover so much speed. I had to start accelerating before I even got to the apex, man. Broke way too early there. Ugh. A second saved. I feel like I'm losing all of my time on that section. Because I broke way too early back there. Way too early. There's no way. I did it again. Just toss it in. I should be happy that I've got a section where I'm just absolutely terrible. Because there's going to be sections where I'm doing really good. But there's still like a second to gain, or at least I feel like I'm doing really good. There's still like a whole second to gain, so let's enjoy these big improvements, because they're not going to last forever. There's going to be times where I'm looking for a thousandth of a second. Oof, that was a bit close. Oi, oi, oi. Car did not like me there for some reason. She did not like me there. You could see that, man. Trying to kill me. A second save, wow. How can that even be the case? Sorry, that part though at the very end just absolutely ruined me. Hill climbing bit. I feel like this at that bit where you climb up that hill. I feel like all you can really do is lose time there. I don't think I'm going to be looking for too many temps in that area. It just doesn't seem to give any dividends. That's for sure. It just sort of seems to depress me. I felt nice and early on the thingy. Always good. We have to lift here because I'm just way too shallow into it. There you go. I need to go out further into that part of the track, but it's really horrible to. Because you're just absolutely fully blind when you're in that part of the track. I can't tell when the road's going to end, man. It's horrible stuff. Alright, we're going to have to completely lift through here because I almost just lost the car. Happens. I don't like doing this section anymore. Just simply because of that curb out there, giving me that 1x that one time. That felt pretty solid though, all things considered. We'll see whatever lap time it brings me. Okay, how did I gain? Oh, was it because on that really good one I did, I was track limits, so it's not actually counting my best sectors. It's just counting the sectors I did before that, which felt very good. That 1x is haunting me, man. 143. Ugh. Let's just keep focusing on the road. Listen, I'm gonna have... Oops, I completely forgot there was a turn there I have to worry about. Just take a second. Just take a second to hang out just us two, eh? Whew. And... park the car. Clutch down. Park. That's how you drive. Whoops. Blech. I killed my engine. Oh, boy. You reckon a 143 is possible? It might be. Sorry, 143, below 140, it's possible. It's possible, because people have done it before. There's people with 135s out there, but maybe not today. Maybe not today. It really depends when you get back home from the A&E, which at this point, maybe never. Maybe never. I'm simply gonna have to cut off this video just because it's getting a bit too long. It's about to be 2 hours. Very soon. Which is plenty, which is great. At least you get to sleep or something. But I've done so many laps of this circuit, I think I might go insane. That was terrible, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Really try and nail this out. So really stick on the outside as much as you can. Brake, turn in. On the curb. Do the same through here. We're lying. That's not that slow. Brake here. Hey, we haven't got a good time here in ages. That's good. I'm happy to see that. But we slid out of that corner, which isn't great, and I'm still sliding. Whew, my tires must have cooled down a little bit whilst I was standing still. Oh, for sure they have. I just can't get good traction, bro. Holy. Alright, I'm making an executive decision. At a 2-hour mark in the game, finito. Alright. Too much going on. I'm gonna dream of this track at this rate. Which, although I love motor racing, don't really want to dream of this track. Stick to the outside. Not really the outside at all, but it's whatever. Stay to the inside. This track is gonna kill me. Simpler tracks than this. This is actually a very long track. For the first week back, this one, the first one, wow. Wow. They're not messing around. They are not messing around. Every time I eat eggs, I think of that stupid fart Max in common Avatar made. What the hell was his issue? What the hell was he saying, man? Fart Maxing? I just eat eggs. That's why I'm thinking about it right now. It's because I had eggs today. I'm not fart Maxing. I just like eggs. Give me a break. Wow, that felt solid, actually. That was solid. Nice wide turn in. That felt nice. Let's use the first gear to turn in there, or sort of gone off track. Whoa. Match the game the exact same. Whoa, I took out all those cars like it was my mission, bro. Holy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I feel like maybe I won 48 tomorrow. Maybe. It seems to be too much going on. It's not a race. Well, not yet, anyway. So let's just call this one quits soon. But for now, I really want to get that 140 just to be like, whoa, I'm so cool. So I'm pushing through every single corner like I mean it. Whoa. Yeah, I lost a bunch of time there, I'm not surprised. There's still a few more laps though, at least. Even if they're not going to be golden. That isn't the worst, I guess. Yeah. Well, my window wipers on off. I don't know why they do that sometimes. That's fine. Why you did not like me there? Jeez, car, what are you doing? Just absolutely no turning at all. I'm rocketing it way too quickly, man. Whoa. Dude, it's... 140 seemed so close, but now it's so far away. Can't seem to get that improvement I'm looking for. So sad. So sad. Wow, gained a bunch of time there. My microphone's still working. Yes. Sorry, I was just checking because it sounds like my microphone's off in my ears, but it's okay. Fully silent lap. Just enjoy the sound of the car. How did I gain that much time? What? I literally like hopped over one of the curbs, and apparently. You got all stitched up. You got all stitched up. Happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it. You're complaining you got stitches on your face. It's good because you aren't bleeding. I can't believe you did that, man. It's scary. You don't ever pass out ever again. If you do pass out, make sure I'm there to catch you like some sort of princess, you know? You've got to hold on to what you've got. Doesn't make a difference if we'll make it or not. We've got each other, and that's alright for us. We'll give it a shot. Wow! We're halfway there. Whoa! Squidward on a chair. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Squidward on a chair. Squidward on a chair. itchy hand, itchy hand. Ooh, 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 itchy hand. I'm getting a bunch of DMs. Hopefully it's all good news. Gotta hold on to what you've got. It doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. What? Why do you keep turning on the window wipers? I'm not doing that. That's not me. Let me see this curb brick. Oh, wow, I almost lost it there. That was dramatic. Whew, I must have sent it right into the dirt. Pretty good time save on some of it. I forgot. What did we time save on some of it? Something. Keep that. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Stop complaining about your stitches. It's good that you're not bleeding. What do you mean you'd rather bleed? Are you insane? You do not want to bleed. Wow, I got 144 exactly. That's crazy. Oh, wow, that corner came faster than I thought it would. Whew. It doesn't make a difference if I make it or not. Why are you even meant to overtake on this track? This track seems like almost impossible to overtake. It's all just so windy and horrible. I don't know, man. The car does not like turning when he says to brake, man. It does not like turning when he says to brake. He's like, brake on the dark patch. You can if you don't want to live for very long. Yeah, go for it, man. What? The car's just not turning. My tires must be shot or something, bro, because this is just absolutely atrocious. Just not turning. It's just not turning, no matter what I do, no matter how slow I am. Maybe we need to go for a little bit of a pit stop, yeah? You're DMing me yet again. We'll see what that is all about. Once I crash. Nah, we won't crash. We're gonna make a full lap. We're gonna make a full lap at us. Works enough for that. Good enough. So either you're shouting at me right now in TM, or you're telling me a story. You're either shouting at me because I'm not replying because I'm playing the racing game, or, well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Lost a rare. Whoa. Why would you not tell them you passed out? Why would you not tell them? Why would you not? I doubt you're internally bleeding. You only fell over. But you could have. But with a concussion, there's also symptoms. You'd know if you have a concussion. And if you're internally bleeding, you'd know. Your skull is a pretty good defender against that. You have to go to a different department. Then go to a different department if you. That'll make me wait for 5 hours. Valid. Valid. Scary stuff. Whoa! Alright. Alright, I just realized we're almost ending the video soon. That's not good. I didn't get a 140 lap. We've got like maybe 2 laps left. 2 laps of attempts left. Wow. That's pretty good. Enough of risking it on that corner. I can't be bothered. We'll give it a shot. Wow. Got scared I was going to spin out again, bro. Be on the right side, turning in. Lift a little bit just to allow the car to catch itself. Good stuff. I took a screenshot of the car. I broke and I accelerated at the same time. It's not great. Not the best for lap time, but we'll take it. That was a 1x. Piss off. No way. I was like barely off the track. What are you talking about? I'm counting this as a real lap time. I was like a smidge off the track. Smidge off the track. It was not a 1x. Let's see it. I want to see what now. I want to see what time I got. I just ruined it. Ah, okay. 122. I'll probably go 142 if I didn't decide to stop looking at this road. Okay, one more lap in us. Can we get it? This has to be an amazing lap. There's no more forgiveness here. On the outside, brake. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Car doesn't turn. Piece of shit wheel, bro. Doesn't turn. Look at this, it's just turning on its own there. It's like it's trying to make fun of me. Like it's trying to make fun. You got another DM? We'll reply to it quickly, whilst I'm still not... You are not dreaming. Proof. I was gonna say you're not dreaming. Proof will be soon when you watch this video, but I'll make it a surprise. But I'm making... Maybe stop pressing the gas. You're not dreaming. Silly. Say you're not dreaming silly, because I don't want to freak you out right now. Okay. That's because now it's going to be about 2 hours. This is our last attempt. Our last ever attempt. Not ever. I'll be doing this tomorrow, maybe if I have time. So the Discord DMs right now, that's not helping me. That's not helping me. We will check it after this lap. Because this is it. Alright, well, we can figure about getting a good lap time there, I think. It's fine. It's fine. I felt pretty good. It was actually really slow and I should kill myself. Hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Brake. Allow yourself to go up here. Almost slid out, that's fine. I'm really trying here. Oh, no, 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 it started sliding, it started sliding. Saved it. Barely saved it. Crikey, that was scary. Alright, stick to the right side. Go to the left side over here. Accelerate crazy. Brake here. Let the car take you over here. This is it. Let's see if we can make an actual good impression on the lap time here. It's probably going to be better than me driving off the track. What was it? It was a 142. I again stopped paying attention to the track. I don't know why. We'll do one more. One more. Let me hear it. One more. One more for the road. It's an encore, bro. Oops. Okay. Should have left it, that other one. Yeah, should have left it. Should have left it, really. A 142, though, and our first genuine one without any track limits. Obviously, until the end, where I flew off the track because I stopped paying attention. That's sort of more on me. Getting a bit greedy, and I'm a bit tired as well. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of a final lap just to, just to see where he came from. Yeah, it was definitely going to be it, is it? One more lap! One more lap! I immediately started sliding out of this one, so this is going to be only good. If I fail on this lap, I'm not doing any more because I can't be bothered. Slid all the way through that corner, so we can definitely forget about getting a good lap time. So we'll just take it as a victory lap. We'll see what happens. We'll see what my first sector time is, because I can guarantee you it's not going to be very good. Wow, a second slower. Fuck it. Wow. Ah, bloody hell. Alright, well, we can definitely forget about getting a good time then. What the hell? Skip over this. It wasn't. I don't know. They're lying. They're lying. They don't know what they're talking about. I gain time. Alright. I know what I gotta do to gain all that lap time back. I know exactly what I gotta do. That's a wall. Let's see what you said to me. Not appropriate to say on the internet. Not that it was sexual, but for privacy's sake. Well, I mean, you can see that I'm a little bit more used to the track, right? I'm just a little bit more confident in places maybe I wasn't before. I mean, I don't know, you have the video. Go back in the video and see if I was this confident before. Probably. But at least I'm confident with a little bit of backing here, you know? I'm not just finding a way to try and kill myself. I'm sliding. I'm sliding a lot. Wow, I had to lift a bunch there, so I just not got that corner. That's a rough. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Never what you want. That's a shame. We lost a lot of time there, but yeah. Are we gonna finish it off by setting a new lap time that's really quick? Nope, because I went off the track, and I'm gonna just shoot myself in the head with a rifle. Ah! Does the car still start? Oh, yeah, it's fine. We'll be alright. Oh, good. Alright. We know where we need to improve. It's just about getting that confidence back. You know, getting that confidence back in us. I'm back in, just getting that confidence around the track, knowing where I can throw it around, where I can. I'm pretty happy with my performance. And then once I'm confident with that, we can just start worrying about consistency. Above all else, we can start worrying about consistency. Because right now, I'm sure you can tell, I'm not super consistent, which is not great. Because a race in the series I'm trying to do right now is about 12 minutes long. Now, if you were to go through all of this video, you would not find a single section that is 12 minutes long where I have not crashed, apart from the part where I broke my setup for like a bit. Because that time I probably did not crash because I wasn't moving. So it's gonna need some work. It's gonna need some work. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm throwing the car around where I gotta throw it around. Yeah, it's just gonna be about getting the timing right on all the corners, just getting familiar with all the corners, especially bits like this and the bits up ahead as well, where I'm a little less confident. Mainly because I've done them less, just because I mean, a lot of times I've used the like the action replay, but I'm gonna use it because as I get more comfortable with the start of it, I'll move up here naturally, so it's not an issue. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the first day. Of course, plenty to improve, but there always will be, at my level especially. So, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Hey, maybe we'll do a race this week. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, just let me know. If you liked this, even maybe you don't even watch a single more second of this, singular second extra. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I'll have to find a way to entertain you in some other way. But I hope you liked getting a glimpse into my hobby, quote unquote. I like doing this, and I hope me showing you, you know, sort of how it looks and how it works, and how because you can really feel it in this wheel. I hope I showed you why I like doing this kind of stuff. Although admittedly not very frequently. Because if you ask nicely, I could get you a steering wheel for your birthday. Then you could sit like me in front of a desk and ruin your posture because you're always leaning over to use your keyboard. Think of all the possibilities, eh? Think of all the possibilities. Oh, look at that save! But yeah. Yeah, well, what I'm really hoping is that when I stop recording, I did test the audio. But when I stop recording and I go to the audio and I listen to my video back, it's not like all you can hear is and that's it. I tested it. Specifically, I tested it with full revs as well. So I just went into neutral and just slammed it down. So yeah, it should be okay. If it's not, I'm so sorry, because this video is just a lot of trying to listen to a guy talk when you can't even start to understand him because there's just a car like blasting your ears out. But it should be okay. It really relatively should be okay. But yeah. So yeah, final questions. Did you like this? Would you want to see more of this? Obviously, I know you're here more for my voice and more than the game, obviously. So, but if you don't enjoy the sounds in the background, that's always gonna be a bit of a turn off, I would imagine. But yeah, do you like this? Do you want me to do the forfeit thing? And in future, do you want me to do it as like one long video, where like you get to watch me do practice race? It's gonna be like a 7-hour-ish video, or do you just want me to upload it individually? Like I'm gonna do this one, for example. Yeah, and I think that pretty much covers it. I think that pretty much covers it. As always, I love you a lot. I love you a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I hope you feel better. I like those stitches. I haven't seen them, but I like that you have them. So, stay strong. Don't worry. You'll still slay. Uh, and, yeah. I'll catch you later. After this sick last section, where it's gonna get me a brand new lap time. That's gonna absolutely blow your shorts off. I've been slower at every sector, by the way. Alright. Thank you for watching. Uh, you're probably gonna be around home. We should be back home right about now, so I'll be calling you. Oh, save some time now. Be calling you IRL. I love you. I'm gonna crash into a wall and die. Goodbye. Calm down. Alright. What a long video. Whew. Why did you just say hmm? You just... Wait, I know I said I was going to stop the video, but you just said hmm on the chat. Oh, it's because you feel like you're dreaming. So I guess you just think I'm like making it up. But it will be okay. And I love you. Kocham. Bardzo ci kocham. Alright. Thank you for listening to me yet ramble. I hope I wasn't annoying. Hopefully, well, hopefully you're asleep, to be fair. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you in the next video, regardless of what it will be. Bye bye. Say bye bye, car. I said goodbye. Alright. Bye bye.